welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today's video is actually inspired by something that I am personally doing, and that is a couple of nights away. We are, as of the moment, as planned, going to York in a couple of weeks' time, and I thought I would do a video focused around a festive weekend away and what to wear. And I just wanted to make it really succinct and easy because I think we can get so lost when it comes to dressing for a weekend away when you've got such a small amount of luggage that you want to take. I think it can actually be quite overwhelming trying to narrow everything down. So I thought I would do a video that would narrow everything down for you, and hopefully that will be really useful. So I wanted to kick off with the perfect, ultimate travel set. So whether you're driving, getting on the train, or even going by plane, I think it's nice to be quite comfortable when you're driving. And when you are going away somewhere where it's quite cold, I think it's really nice to have those pieces with you that are just so cozy, you can snuggle into. Maybe you're going for a spa weekend or something like that. It's just nice to have those luxury pieces that make you feel really comfortable and relaxed. So my first piece is this gorgeous cashmere set from Lily Silk. So the first section of this video is sponsored by Lily Silk. I've actually worked with them in the past before. You probably have seen me feature their pieces, but they do the most gorgeous silk. I mean, this cashmere set is amazing. Such luxury quality for affordable prices as well. And I can safely say that this set is probably, actually, aside from this top, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, this is probably like the comfiest thing in my wardrobe. So soft. I love the shape of it, and I love the wide leg tracksuit bottoms for a change. I think it feels quite fresh and modern, and again, just so comfortable if you are traveling, or as soon as you get to your hotel and you want to put something really comfortable on, but you don't want to feel like, you know, sometimes at home you can just chuck any old mismatched set on. I think it's nice to go away and actually have something really luxury to wear inside the hotel, or I mean even outside, because this is so nice. Before I show you my other pieces from Lily Silk, I do have a discount code if you are thinking about gifting somebody. Maybe I think something like this would be the ultimate gift. If I got this for Christmas, I would be absolutely over the moon. But I do have a discount code, LT15, for 15% off Lily Silk. So this is where I would start my travel pieces that you can actually mix and match throughout your weekend away. And wear kind of dressed up maybe a little bit more, or pair them with some of the other things that I'm going to show you. So the second staple piece that I think is a great one to take pretty much all year round is a classic white shirt like this. Again, this one is from Lily Silk, and it's made out of 100% mulberry silk. And Lily Silk are also environmentally conscious. Mulberry silk basically uses less water to grow than cotton does, so you are making a bit more of a sustainable choice when you are going for a piece like this. And they also don't use any pesticides on the soil either. And then something that I think is really good is they try and really reduce their waste by making other pieces from their leftover fabrics. So say for example you have some leftover fabric from this, then they'd use it to make a scrunchie or a silk eye mask. They have such a broad variety of silk pieces on their site, from pillowcases right through to all different kinds of clothing. I just think that's really nice to know that as little fabric goes to waste as possible. So the beauty of this shirt is that it can basically be used for all occasions. You can use it for the daytime or the evening. So you could wear it with an oversized cardigan or jumper over the top. I'm going to show you cardigan in a minute that I've styled it with, but an oversized cardigan would look great with this. You could wear this for in the day with the cardigan, or you could dress the whole outfit up with the cardigan with a pair of heels for evening, but then just worn like this simply for evening by itself with a great gold buckled belt. I think works really well together. Jazz it up with a red lip, some great earrings, and just a really simple piece that you can transition as either a layering piece or a piece in itself for the night time. And I think that's what we need to look to when we are doing this kind of capsule short stay wardrobe, is that pieces that are pretty versatile This is just, like I said before, this is like the softest fabric I think I own, full stop. It is incredibly soft, feels really breathable, but it's also quite warm because it's something called knitted silk. So I would highly recommend this shirt, and you can see it's not really see-through either. So whilst we're on to tops, I'm going to show you this amazing piece. This is my final piece to show you from Lily Silk. And to me, this is just so useful. The ultimate festive party blouse. I absolutely adore this. I had one a few years ago actually that was more blacks with like flecks of gold, but I love this like bronzy gold tone. It just is so pretty, flattering, and of course festive. Again, this is made out of 100% mulberry silk, so a really nice fabric that's not clingy and just feels so nice to wear in the evening. You could wear this, I mean, I am wearing it with some trousers I'm going to show you because I think the trousers are such a versatile piece for a weekend away wardrobe. So I would wear them with something like that if I were to pack this for a weekend away. But I think you could mix it up throughout party season and wear this with, you know, a high-waist leather skirt or something like that. I think would work really well, or maybe like a long flowing pleated skirt. I just love the bow on it. It's just so chic and a statement in itself. You really don't need anything more. And if you are only taking a small amount of luggage, this packs in really easily, but also packs a punch as well. So don't forget LT15 for 15% off Lily Silk if you are looking to treat yourself or a loved one before Christmas. So the final one of my tops that I would include in a weekend away wardrobe is this oversized cream knit. So this is from Because of Alice, and it's just such a beautiful piece. It's like an off-whitey cream knit. These are just so useful. They'll go with every kind of trouser that you own, but I've paired them with the kind of faux leather style that I'm showing you here. They go really nicely with that, but also I think if you did want to dress up and reuse the cashmere trousers from your kind of traveling outfit and you wanted to stay nice and comfortable in the day, I think this would just dress them up a little bit more than if you were wearing the hoodie as a kind of full set. You can really, I think, make a lot of this. You could definitely wear it for evening, like this, red lip, big earrings, but also just by itself, simply in the daytime with the cashmere, wide legs, nice pair of sunnies and a nice bag for that kind of smart casual look, still really comfortable and warm, or with some smarter trousers, boots, trainers, so many different ways that you can wear this. And you could actually also pop it over your shoulders as well if you wanted a little bit of extra layering. So I touched on this before to wear with this kind of lighter blouse. Obviously in winter, sometimes we require a bit of layering, and this is a really nice piece to do so. I'm not sure if it's still available, I'm so sorry if it's not, but it's my Under the Stories kind of asymmetric cardigan. I think look for any kind of cardigan that is very easy to wear, maybe a simple colour, and then maybe with something with a little bit of a twist. Maybe it has a puff sleeve in like a cream or something really wearable, like the asymmetric detail on this just kind of elevates the look. And then you could wear this either by itself as like a top in the evening, or you could layer it with a piece like this, or even layer it over another jumper depending on where you're going. Obviously you might need to tweak this depending on the climate, etc., venue, but I think this is a cardigan, oversized cozy cardigan, an absolute staple. The next thing I'm going to talk about are these trousers. So you can't quite see them here, but you'll be able to see them in the cutaways. So these are from Mother Denim. They're like this kind of stretch, kick flare, like leathery trouser. And these I just think any kind of straight leg or kick flare leather trousers, anything that suits your body shape, any sort of leather trouser works for a winter break, because the beauty of them is that you can dress them up and dress them down. You can pair them with some heeled boots, you can pair them with flat boots, you can pair them with trainers, you can pair them with loafers, slip-on evening loafers. There's so many different ways that you can wear a pair of trousers like these, and they're also really comfortable. They'll go with all of the tops I've just shown you. I think They'd actually look really nice with the hoodie if you wanted to wear the hoodie more out and about in the daytime, wanted to dress it up a bit, then these kind of trousers would work really well with that. And then equally with the blouses, both blouses, they're great for the evening or in the daytime, and then the oversized cream knit and the cardigan too. It just goes with absolutely everything. I think that's so vital. You need one pair of trousers that just covers you the entire trip. And kind of like the trousers, I think you only really need one coat, so you need to pick it quite wisely. Now, one thing I would say as a really easy and simple tip, but quite an important one if you are packing for this kind of holiday, is that stick to one kind of colour palette or shade. So here you can see from the rail as well that I've gone for quite grey, neutrally shades, but they're all on that kind of grey tone. I think it kind of confuses things when you start adding lots of different kinds of shades in. Even if they're all neutral shades, you need to stick to the same kind of tones, colour palettes. This would work really well with the alpaca because it's quite on the grey scale of things. So yeah, this is an oversized coat from Naked Fashion, and I think the beauty of a coat like this is that it works for evening and for daytime, and it's also really warm too because it goes right down to the floor. I think if anything, look for a coat that's quite smart. You don't want to go in a puffer coat, which is great, nice and warm during the daytime, but just isn't really appropriate for going to a restaurant in the evening. So you need something that covers you for all bases, and just a nice kind of oversized long coat like this does the job. It doesn't feel too formal, but you can definitely dress it up and wear it for the evening as well. And as I was talking about colour palettes, this definitely fits along the same kind of greyish colour palette that we're going for. Stick to that one, just pick one thing. Maybe you kind of are working around a coat. Pick your coat and then work the rest of your colour palette off that one item. Might not be the coat, might be a key jumper you've got, or something that's kind of going to be one of your main pieces, and then go off that, rather than feeling completely overwhelmed in your wardrobe and starting picking everything off. Stick to that colour palette, it'll make it so much easier. This scarf ticks that box. It's this gorgeous, really oversized, really cozy alpaca scarf from Naked Fashion. I absolutely love this. Goes with everything, nice and warm in the day, and looks great with that coat. Let's move on to a few shoes and accessories. So the first piece is the staple black belt. I always go on about a great black belt, but I just don't think you can go wrong with it, especially when you're doing that succinct packing. I like to have a variety of belts because I do use them, but I think just when you're really focusing, a black belt like this works so well. This is from Sansia. I'll link it below along with everything, as well as alternatives for older pieces or out of stock pieces, or more affordable alternatives as well. So that will all be in the description box. But this belt is just so useful. Such a great piece, goes with the trousers, and it kind of dresses up something basic like this shirt. So I keep jewellery quite minimal. I usually wear a couple of stacked bracelets and rings, and then I think earrings, don't overcomplicate things with the earrings. A great pair, like a big hoop like this, you can wear these in the daytime if you want to look a little bit smarter, but they're a great evening earring to dress up, you know, all your blouses, your shirts. This will look great with the gold blouse, and they just work for daytime too. So a good pair of chunky hoops. These are of course from my collection with North School Woman. Again, I'll leave the links below. And then a pair of just kind of chunky, smaller earrings that goes with absolutely everything. If you don't want too much of a fuss going on, say with the gold blouse, because there's a lot of detail around the neck, then just opt for something a little bit more simple, but they just go with everything. So I think you just need two pairs of earrings, one that's a little bit more statement, but you can still maybe wear for the daytime, and something smaller and chunkier like this. A great pair of sunnies. I know it's winter, but I personally wear sunglasses all year round. If it's one of those crisp sunny winter days, you can't go wrong, or even just a dull day where it's quite bright outside. Can't go wrong with a good pair of sunglasses, and they instantly just up the game of your basic outfits. You could be wearing just a simple coat like that one, nice oversized scarf, but I think in winter, accessories really do the talking. Great pair of sunglasses, great earrings, a red lip, and you're sorted with all your basics. So these are my Bottega Veneta ones. Again, I'll link this pair below. I know they've been so popular and they're such a great pair. I think they'd suit so many different people too. In terms of makeup, I'd keep it quite simple, but one thing I would recommend taking is a great red lipstick, because again, just small and compact, it's tiny, you can slot it into your suitcase, but it can completely transform the look of your outfits and your individual pieces. So this is the shade Energy by Bare Minerals. It's one I've been swearing by lately, so would really recommend taking a bold lip. If red isn't for you, maybe something like a hot pink or something that's a really statement that will completely make your outfit feel really eveningy. So I think a black heeled boot is such a staple for evening wear. You can't go wrong with an ankle boot like this. They work so well with these kind of kick flare leather trousers, any kind of leather trousers. They work well with jeans. If you did want to take a pair of jeans, we're thinking all about versatility here, and these are definitely the piece for that. These sadly are from last year from Naked Fashion. Again, I will try and find some alternatives below. Secondly, a flat pair of boots for daytime is an absolute essential. These are my trusty By Far boots. Great ankle boots, go with the trousers, really comfortable for, you know, if you're kind of going for a city break, walking around a little bit, but also look quite smart too, and that's what I love about these. You don't feel too underdressed or casual in them, and yeah, they're just such a great all-rounder. And finally, a pair of trainers. You can just chuck these on, really comfortable. They dress an outfit down if you wanted to. I think they look so great with the cashmere set, and I mean, need I say more about a pair of classic white trainers? These are my Adidas Continentals, so comfortable. I find it so hard to find these online to link, but I'll do my best. But just any pair of white trainers, I think, is just really easy one to have. You can wear these with your leather trousers to kind of dress them down a little bit more, or like I said, with the cashmere, just looks so nice and cozy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a subscribe. We're nearly on 300,000. I'd love to try and hit that before we enter the new year, so who knows. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's very much appreciated. I'd love to know if you're doing any little staycations, mini festive breaks, even just one night away. I'd love to know where you're going. It's so nice to just have an excuse to dress up, get cozy even, and yeah, after last year being completely stuck inside at Christmas, it makes a nice change. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Go and follow me on Instagram at Lydia Tomlinson, and I'll see you very soon.